My level was down. Okay. My level was down. So, Mercury station in direct. I told you, family. You know, when Mercury goes retrograde or direct, we're not doing a live stream, and here I am doing a live stream. So, I wanna rewind it. I wanna rewind it again to a beautiful Mari Kyle, a beautiful brother Mari Kyle, performing his song Fire Carrier. We need to give it some respect today. Let's go.
Fire carrier.
Sing along, family. Burn the fire light.
Aiming the bow of this journey, arrow of truth find a way. Flying to the tallest branches, sweet are the fruits there lay. In the darkness, can always light a candle, and in the nighttime,
Ignite the flame in them. For all our blessings,
each one that coming to greet you, hey.
You're the fire carrier.
Truth is the light that you bear. Fire carrier. Truth is the light that you bear.
Sing along.
Fire carrier, burn
Once again.
Come on, bring your flame.
Hello, family. Hello. Happy Sunday, family. Happy Sunday. I had such a crazy day, you have no idea. I can't believe I even did a live stream today. It's been absolutely nuts. Here we are, 3 weeks after Mercury station retrograde on the love stream. And here we are again. And Mercury station in direct on the love stream. I've got a beautiful friend here with me. I'm sure you all seen him, but I'll put my hand here so you can see what he's saying. He's saying hope. Hope for the people. The little boy here, this king, is going to be here all the time to remind you to keep your hope. Always have hope. So he is now assisting me because sometimes I'm not enough. All right. How you doing, family? Still alive, baby. Still alive. All right, let me fix some things here because it's been a very intense, crazy day for me. Very active, very busy, doing lots of things, and here I am. Let's see who is with me in the live chat. I know that the live stream is a bit streaming today. Something's going on with the internet. Don't know what to tell you. I'm checking it, but let me turn this off. Maybe this will help. Might help a bit. But yeah, I'm just doing a lot of adjustment to my system here, and I'm in the middle, so probably by next week it will be much better. Let me get the microphone closer to me, come closer to me. Just give me a second. Hey, how you doing, everyone? I hope you're surviving. Yeah. I'm loving you. I'm still loving you. Give it a bit of an angle. Yeah, baby. Okay. Happy Sunday! It is the 17th of October, and here we are for another love stream, and we've got a very busy action week. Very action big week. Oh, here comes the hiccups. In advance, let's start by saying Mercury station in direct. Any hiccups, misunderstandings, spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, English mistakes, whatever mistakes you want to call it, internet hiccups, love stream hiccups, buffering, anything at all. Mercury station in direct, so please, patience, understand, and if something happened, blame Mercury and have a bit of a giggle. So this is in case anyone will be there. I need to pop up the chat room so I can see it nice and big in front of me. Where's my chat room? Here's my chat room. Wait, second. Here it is. Who is with me? Dennis Barak first on the room. Shalom, Dennis. Shavua Tov. Hello, Benjamin, beautiful brother. Chris and Juliet. Hello, Natalie from the Northern Rivers. Robert, my beautiful brother from the hills. Hello, Dana. Shalom. Thank you, Dana, for helping me this week with the fridge. Awesome. And Natalie, no sound. Yeah, I know. I fixed it. Mariana, hello. Sophie, hello. And now sound okay. Good. Christy, hello Christian, Roll King, the one and only. Tiani, hello, and Jalov, we have kind of teased you in a festival party room, and you haven't responded yet, so please attend to the request of the community to hear some of your tunes. We've been There's a rumor that you're a very good DJ. So we're waiting for you. Don't hide, come out and play. Okay, Jalov. Now, Don, beautiful Don from England. Tess Nobil, ya habibti, ana bahibbak awi. Tess, why are you not with us in the chat rooms? I can't find you. I've sent you messages on Patreon. You're not answering me. Okay, so please be in touch. Come and connect again and join us, please. Thank you, because I missed you and I want to feel your vibe. And I'm feeling your vibe on Sundays, and it's awesome, but I want more of Tess. Hello, Lena, beautiful sister. Rosina, the champion admin. Hello, Joy. Barat and Rukshika, who I've seen today. That was so awesome. I haven't even managed to call you back because I've literally got stuck in this meeting until like 4 o'clock. It was nuts. But yeah, Rukshika and Barat has dropped the pine needle tea for all the family. So the medicine is here, ready to be delivered for everyone, which is fantastic. You see this community, power of community. This is what I love, baby. Mariana, happy Sunday. Chloe, beautiful Chloe. And Kimberly and Dan in Geelong. Dan is with us, baby. Crypto family, get ready. Get ready, crypto family, because the thing that is coming our way from now into next year is gonna blast your life into a whole new dimension. Get ready, we're about to rock. I said that because Brother Dan has been listening to me talking about Bitcoin when I did sound healing in Geelong 3 years ago. And he's been one of the only ones that looked at me and was like, okay, Ami, I'm gonna learn. Good on you, Dan. You see, good on you. Now, let's see, Bryony, hello, Bryony. And hello, Jules, the chief in command of the poo. That doesn't sound that great, isn't it? Chief of commanding of the Jews. All right. Stephanie, hello, Catherine. Jess, Kelly, Jess, I missed you, sister. Ben, peace bro, Cole, I love you, brother, from Geelong. Oh my God, we've got good presents from Geelong here tonight. Fantastic. Helly Van, fantastic. Jalov, must be a different, no, Jalov, it's you. Must be you. If you are with us on Patreon, it's you. And it's one of the brothers that recommended you. Adrian, hello, Adrian. And Carrie, beautiful Carrie. Simone, good to hear from you. I hope you're feeling good, baby girl. I'm sending you love. We haven't heard from you an update, so give us an update. Or at least maybe I missed it. April, beautiful April. I want to take a moment to say that this beautiful April, sister, your email has brought me to tears. It melted my heart. April sent me the most amazing email that I'm not going to describe because it's private between me and her. I can cry right now because April, you touched me so deeply, sister, and I'm so, so happy that I could do that for you and that I am that for you. And thank you for that, because that's what feeds me in return. And I'm really so appreciative of that email. You literally, I have tears in my eyes. You brought me to tears. Thank you, sister. I love you. And just keep it up. Stick with it. Jules. Hello, Jules. The sister from Ballarat. And what is it? For the Hope Mascot, much needed. Yeah. He's here. Hope Mascot is here. Not going anywhere. He's here to remind you constantly to have hope. Okay? Now, Emily MJ, beautiful sister. Don't cry, baby. We will see you soon. Hermano Stefan, it was so good to see you this week, brother. So good to see you. Wow, it was amazing. We're going to talk about in the astrology. And Jules sounds perfect, yeah? Joe, hello, Josette. Hello, Josette. And Steph and Carly Rasta. And April, awesome. We are all special, we are all beautiful, we are all fantastic, you know. That's the thing, that sometimes we can forget how amazing we are until we meet each other and we remind each other how amazing we are. And that's what we are here for. And all this goody feeling and this is what I spoke about last week, because this is part of the alignments that are happening over the last few days. It's this trine between the Sun and Mars into Jupiter. So I don't know if it happened to you in your personal life, but it did happen to me, because suddenly I had Brother Stephen and Roxana and Sophia coming to say hello before their journey. Suddenly I had Brother Bharat and Rukshika and their beautiful and son. I'm trying to remember the name. Tushan or Tishan. Correct me, brother. Tushan. And it was just so awesome to connect with people that are connected with me constantly for the last year and a half on digital form, but suddenly to see the face and to feel the energy field and to see the love in the eyes and that kind of exchange of like, I'm so excited to see you, I'm so excited to see you. And it's like, this is this energy of Mars and the Sun, which is, I'm going to show you. Mars and the Sun here, okay? Sun on 24 Libra, Mars 21 Libra, and Jupiter is here 22 Aquarius. So the Sun is now is coming out of that trine. It was kind of like Friday, Saturday into now, but Mars is coming into it now. And they both together, still a trine. And this is kind of Jupiter. Let's feel good. You know what song comes to me now as I'm talking about this? It's all evening long. It's like yeah, there we go. There it is. Just for that line, I just have to bring that line. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. And just I have to bring it. I haven't prepared it in advance. I had a crazy day. I really had a crazy day. So, there you go. Just a second. I'm looking for it. Patience. Mercury is retro. They're going direct. Patience. Just a second. I'm scanning. It's gonna be good. It's gonna worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I promise you. Because it's this energy of Sun, Jupiter, Mars, it's this. That's the punchline of Sun, Mars, trine, Jupiter. Let's come together. Let's have fun. Let's socialize. Let's smile. Let's be happy. Let's connect with the goodies of life. This spark today was so amazing. It was filled with people doing picnics everywhere. There were so many beautiful people, families, groups, sitting, picnicking, playing, talking, jogging, walking. Society, people starving for connection out of their cocoons, their caves, their lockdown prisons, suddenly exploding into this beautiful socializing activity, which I told you it's going to come. This is just the beginning. And so that's been this kind of Sun, Mars, trine Jupiter, which is still unfolding into tomorrow as well, okay? There's also other things. Now, did I cover everything that I wanted to say over there? Yeah. Who did I miss on the chat room? Let's see. Who's joined us? Rowena. Hello, Rowena. Namaste, Mansi. And Liv and Bharat. Trishan. That's the name of Bharat's son. Trishan, which means victory. Yeah, baby. Roll King, beautiful name, fantastic. Tara Sparkle, welcome baby girl, and Bridget and Clara from Sweden, our sister from Sweden, bringing the Viking spirit into the circle, yeah baby. And hello Dee from the Adelaide, yeah, Adelaide. And Pamela, hello Pamela from Ballarat as well. Awesome, Tara Sparkle, so many picnics and basketball and soccer, it was beautiful, exactly. It's springtime. That's it. Now, we are going to have a very, very, very active week. There's going to be a lot of action. It's going to be a lot of fire. It's going to be of power, a lot of energy that we need to utilize appropriately. I want to remind you before we start going into this week and into this full moon, I want to remind you that this lunar cycle, where's the mantra, you may say? That's a good question. Where is the mantra? Come on, Avi. Get going with the plan, man. Give us some mantra in the background. Bring the people some healing and peace for the land. Here is the Mount Britannia mantra coming at you. I told you, Mercury direct. There's going to be all kind of like, oops, yeah. Apologize in advance. I'm sure you can understand. This week I've met someone who told me, yeah, I've watched a bit of your live stream, but it's like it's too long, Ami. I was like, if you don't have time in lockdown to sit and watch 2 hours of wisdom and knowledge and teachings and I don't know what to tell you. I'm sitting here out of my free time, my free will, sharing with you 2.5 hours of my free time, giving you wisdom and knowledge and tools. You're complaining that it's too long. That's one of the problem. Everyone got used to like quick fix, like no, TikTok, you know, vroom 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 vroom, Tinder, vroom 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 vroom, Instagram, vroom 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 vroom, Facebook, vroom 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 vroom. Sorry, not here. This is no fast food. This is a satsang. This is a community sitting together, talking wisdom, talking spirit, talking love, talking teachings, whatever needs to come. And if you don't have time for that, maybe you need to go to Caulfield Racecourse and have some beer with a face mask and some juice in your body. I don't know what to say, you know, but no, that's not here. Hey, Nick. You know, Nick, one of the songs that I wanted to play today because of the energy of the full moon, I thought about you when I had that name. So Nick, for those of you who don't know, Nick is an ex-world champion in kickboxing, and he's one of our brothers here, and he has a beautiful studio for boxing, fitness ring. It's in Hawthorne, I think, and they're doing a fantastic job, him and Tonya, and I know them for a long time. And Nick, one of the songs that describe the energy of this full moon, it's this, and I thought about you when I first started, so I hope you're ready. Let's put the mantra on a pause. You see Mercury direct? Get ready, family. Yeah! Full moon in Aries, baby! Yeah! Get ready! 2 weeks ago, Pluto moved direct. Last week, Saturn moved direct. And tonight, into tomorrow, Jupiter goes direct and Mercury goes direct. And we are moving forward, family! We are moving forward! Action time! Yeah! There is Nick. Here's Nick. As you can see, I'm having lots of fun here with myself. Lucky you know, it's almost like I'm spending time in my living room having time, and I'm just kind of letting you join me, basically. So yeah, here's the mom retired. Oh my God, what's going on? So, as I just gave you with Rocky, the idea is like we had this 2 weeks ago, as I said, the new moon in Libra. And it was new moon conjunct Mars. I want to take you there for a moment so we can all see how it looked like. It's important for you to remember how this new moon looked like, okay? So here it is. Oh, no. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a bit funny, a bit hilarious, because I'm in this kind of mood. I had such a full-on day that now all the cheekiness is coming out. And I'm going to try and keep it, lighthearted, we're not going to go too intense. Because part of it, you need to understand something, Last week I saw the live stream a few times. It's like the questions that you asked me kind of brought up some things for me. And I just want to remind you something. 4 years ago, it started in exactly 4 years ago. The end of September 2017 was when I had my download of Future Awareness Report. And 4 years ago, I've already seen in my mind's eye, in my spirit, everything that is happening now. So if you're going to ask me last week what I think about that, and this week you may ask me, so Ami, what do you think about the passport concept? I'll say to you, laugh. Because if you take it seriously, that's the problem. You're taking it seriously. Don't give it your power. At the end of the day, things are bound to turn around. And I've said it for so long. Let me blow my nose for a second while you listening to some mantra, because you don't want to hear me blow my nose, I'm sure. Okay, so those stories of Walt Disney or those kind of fantasy children's stories books when we were kids, not of these days. These days it's all like superheroes taking potions. Sounds familiar? Becoming mutations that have superpower and blah blah blah. Back then it was much more innocent, So it's like the classic story about the princess that got locked in the tower with the dragon. And she's stuck in the dragon, and the Templar's knight, the light walker is coming to save the princess from the dragon. And he's sneaking behind the dragon is asleep. And then the prince releases the princess, and he opens the gate, and he takes the princess in his hands, and they walk slowly. But then, oops, the princess, by a mistake, she kind of stepped on the dragon's tail, and suddenly the dragon's on. And the dragon rise, and the prince and the princess starting to run, and they go on their horse and they ride, but the dragon is like choo-choo, choo-choo, and he goes like Rah! And he screams very loud, and he's just chasing them and spits fire and trying to scare them, and they chase around. But then the prince and the princess get to the cliff. They have nowhere to go, and suddenly the dragon kind of comes from the valley, and he's looking at the prince. And then suddenly, and it's like in that moment, the prince has to fight the dragon. The prince has to find courage. The prince has to be super brave and super centered in his power, in his sovereignty, in his truthfulness, and know that he is capable of defeating the dragon because that's the Holy Spirit is within him, and he is here for a good cause, and whatever it will take, he will fight the dragon because the dragon abused power. The dragon has been dark and manipulative and captive and abusive and traumatizing and all of that. But the dragon doesn't want to lose. So the dragon becomes even louder, spits even more fire. It becomes even more crazy because it's about to lose its power and control over the princess. But then the prince goes, and the dragon's head is off. And so what I'm saying to you is that we are exactly in that time. That right now, the dragon is falling down. The dragon is about to die. The old patriarchy is crumbling. The old world is crumbling. And that's why it's screaming so loud, control, control, control. Give them poo, give them juice, give them passport, give them QR codes. Don't let them come to the supermarket. Don't let them go to teach at school. Don't let them work at the post office. Don't let them work this. Don't let them make a living. Make them starve. Make them poverty. Give them poverty. Alienate them from society. Make everyone go against them. Separate, divide the people. Create more darkness. And it's like, don't fall for it. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. Because every time I'm like, again, like I said last week, oh, so you don't want teachers that are conscious sovereign beings to teach in schools? Thank you for letting me know, because my son will not go to your schooling system. By the way, Sister Chloe, so you're a teacher that just lost your job because you're a conscious sovereign being? Bam, let's do it, baby. Please go, do some research. How can you become a teacher of homeschooling group? And we will get the kids of our community, and we will create our own classroom, and you will be the teacher. Bam! Oh, so you don't want us to go to Coles or Woolworths without the juice? No problem. Hey, so you growing tomatoes? Fantastic. You have free-range chickens? Great. Oh, you have extra zucchinis and cucumbers? Awesome. Oh, and you are a wholesaler of rice? Great. And it will become like that. There will become conscious supermarket for unjuiced. There will become networks of communities that are self-sustainable, that are co-working together. A community that will live there and grow that, and a community that lives there and grow that, and a community that is very good in that, and we will come together, and we will create our own system. We will create our own institutions. We will create our own schooling, our own supermarkets, our own post office, our own everything, and we will resign from them. But you don't understand something. If everyone will resign, if everyone will stand tall and say no, who will they force? So can everyone please wake up out of the fearful slumber? And then says like, laugh at it. If we will not pay tax, that helicopter cannot fly. That helicopter can fly only because we pay tax. We pay tax because we make income. If we don't make income, we don't need to pay tax because there is no income. Do you understand? So stop falling down into the traps. Without us, there is no system. Without us, the system doesn't have power. Without us, the system doesn't have money. It doesn't have working power. Okay, so they bring in 1,000 workers from overseas to the health system. Why? Because nurses and doctors are resigning left, right, and center. Okay, it's only a matter of time until those poor, abused minority from different cultures around the world that has no power being brought here to be abused victims, only a matter of time until they will wake up as well. So please don't doubt humanity and realize that this is the last scream of the dragon, but the dragon will die. The old world is crumbling. The patriarchy is crumbling. It only looks ever stronger than ever before. It only looks scarier than ever before. It only looks more fearful than ever before because it's actually falling apart. It's falling apart. Now let me tell you something very simple. As I said over the last 2 years of all this poo juice and crap and bullshit, the whole thing that is happening right now with the poo and juice, it's to keep everyone busy and inundated with all that is going on, so they won't pay attention to the real shit that is coming. And as I said in the last 4 years, beautiful family, the real shit that is coming is a global financial reset. The dollar is about to crash. The stock market is about to crash. Real estate is about to crash. And it's going to be the biggest crash in history. But there is also an opportunity for great fortune and abundance, because wherever something crashing, something else is rising. So if you haven't got yourself Bitcoin yet, you better get going. And it's not a financial advice, it's a spiritual guidance coaching with love, based on what I know. I've been sharing for 4 years. If you don't have Bitcoin by now, you're about to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. If you don't have silver coins right now, you're about to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. If you're holding on to stinky dollars, you're about to lose big time. If you're holding on to stock markets, you're about to lose big time. If you are greedy with real estate, you're about to get some karmic corrections. Let's put it like that. This is not about scaring anyone. This is about giving you reality about what's coming. And I've been saying it for 4 years. Now, you can be scared and afraid of the crash of the stock market or the crash of the dollar. But why are you scared if that's the place of the greatest greed and manipulation and corruption in humanity? This is how they manipulate and corrupt the entire economy. Why are you so scared if the dollar is going to crash? Let it crash. It's fully corrupted, full of blood. The dollar is stinky of blood and corruption and greed. They are printing dollars like no tomorrow. Australia printed in March to May $100 billion on top of everything else. It's like they're printing, like America is already in the $29.5 trillion debts. They're printing like no tomorrow. Why are you so afraid of it? Let it die. The dollar was created by a private corporation. When will you realize that? It's like, if someone can print it with no regards to like humanity, society, and it's like, why are you afraid of the collapse? Let it crash. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Bring the crash. Bring the reset. Bring the crash of the dollar. Bring the crash of the stock market. Bring it. Bring it on. So all the corruption will be wiped out. So all these greedy bastards will be locked behind prisons. Bring it on, because we need a big, big Pluto, reckless agent of death and rebirth, of evolution and transformation for humanity. Now, here I am at you, and you need to understand. This is a message of love, because I'm trying to explain to you that by going through that chaos of crash of this, crash of that, reset of that, maybe it may be uncomfortable for a while, but at the end of the day, humanity will be freed from hundreds of years of slavery. So, don't fear it. Simply take action that will secure you and protect you, and also create a situation for you to create a future abundance beyond all measures. Bitcoin is about to fly. Bitcoin is about to fly big time. We're not going to stop. I mean, yeah, we're going to have like boom, 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 but we're about to fly into the $100,000. And we're going to pass that. Most likely, I believe, we'll touch close to the $120,000, and then we have a nice 50% correction. Possibly to the 60 again. Then many people will sell it. Many people say like, that's it, Bitcoin is done. I'm going to hold it strong, baby, because from that $60,000, 50% correction, we're going to the 200,000, 300,000, even 500,000 US dollars. It's possible we're even going to go to the millions in 2022. We don't know. But the bottom line is, if this is crashing, something has to rise. And all you've got at the moment that makes sense is silver and Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm not talking gold. No, not into gold. Thank you very much. You can keep your gold. I'm talking silver and Bitcoin. And yes, there's others, but this is a very powerful message for you now. And it is the reason why this channel now is so burning and coming at you right now. Why? Because Mars and the Sun trines Jupiter. So here is Ami. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm just like blah, 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 blah at you, and I didn't plan any of this. This is Ami channeling at you now a very strong message from Libra. Sun and Mars in Libra. I'm coming for the people. So the people will have fairness, equality, justice. I'm giving you the ability to make an action, to take action, Mars, for your soul sovereignty, Sun, in Libra. In fairness and equality and for justice, I want you to know what I know. I want you to have the opportunity that I have. And that's been my intention all these 4 years, to spread what I know to as many people as I can. And sometimes people look at me like a crazy man. But it's okay. Even my own family sometimes thought I'm crazy. But now, they're saying you're a genius. Not that I need to be called a genius. Excuse me. Not that I need to be called a genius, but I'm just saying, in the times I was called a crazy man, in the times people looked at me funny, in the times that the closest people to me told me like, I think you're losing it, I had to rely on my own sovereignty. I had to rely on my own knowing. My environment, my complete environment did not support and understand what I'm talking about. And so now comes the times when I'm like, thank God I trusted Spirit. Thank God I trusted my inner knowing. Thank God I trusted what I knew. And I didn't listen to anyone else that doubted me, that put me down for it, that looked at me funny, questioned me, criticized me, ridiculed me, whatever. That's why this time doesn't affect me as much, because I'm already been living this like few years now, trying to prepare people for this time. So here is the call to action of Mars and the Sun in Libra, trining Jupiter. Who is Uncle Jupiter? Uncle Jupiter is Santa Claus, Master Yoda, the Oracle. He's coming to give you gifts of abundance, of happiness, of goodness. Like, here is Ami saying to you, hey, take some tips for abundance. I want you to know that too. I want you to create wealth for yourself too. I want you to be abundant too, and I don't need anything back from you. I just want you to have that too. But don't go and do it because I said that. No. Sit with it. You decide for yourself. When you hear something from Ami or from any external source, then it's up to you to take it into you, sit with it and say, okay, I'm hearing a message. What do I want to do about it? Okay? So when you do take the action, it has to come from you. It has to be initiated by you, not because someone told you, not because Ami sounds very confident. Ami is very confident in what I'm talking about. I'm super confident. I have no doubt, zero FUD, no fear, no uncertainty, and no doubt at all. In a year, reminding you also in the Chinese year of the bull, in the ox. In a bull run, in the Chinese year of the bull, you have to be a mega bull. If you're not a mega bull, you're not harvesting this energy. I am a super, mega, crazy bull. Super, mega, crazy bull about what I'm saying to you right now. Very soon, silver is gonna fly to the moon. Very soon, Bitcoin is already in the 60. Very soon, without you knowing, like boom, 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 the weeks will pass by and you go like, far out! Far out! Oh my God, euphoria! It's coming. At the same time, there will be blood in the stock market. At the same time, currencies will start shaking. The patriarchy will start shaking. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's gradually and then suddenly. But the signs are already all over the map. So, bottom line, here is Ami channeling the Sun and Mars, trining Jupiter to you in Aquarius. Jupiter in Aquarius. Aquarius is the future. High-tech, innovation, technology, oneness, unity, consciousness, cryptocurrency. Okay? Do yourself a favor. Get yourself some Bitcoin. With love. That was a pretty full-on download, I will say. Let me take a break with the chat room. Awesome. Tonya and Nick, awesome. Marianne from England. Hello, Marianne. Soul food, beautiful Lynn. Yes, fratello David. Buongiorno. Te amo. Nikki Dan, beautiful sister from the Byron Share. You're never late. You're never late, baby. Always on time. Hello, Nicole. Janeline. And Leah. Hello, Leah. Aries full moon. Yes, lots of fire is coming our way, baby. Good energy. That's why I chose that background, the warrior with the sun, because we're going to have to embody the rightful warrior. Now, after I did all this download for you, let's go back to the point that I started all this from. The chart that you're seeing right now is the chart of the new moon. The chart that was a week and a half ago, okay? It was on Wednesday, the 6th of October, 11 years ago. My goodness, Mercury direct. 11 days ago, okay? Now, what was going on here? Here is the sun and the moon, new moon in Libra, conjunct Mars. Now, if you remember, this was the sound the alarm love stream, where I started with the sound the alarm. Meaning, get ready, it's coming, baby. Like you can... I even prepared, let me just take the volume down. It's time to prepare the drums. Bang the drums, it's coming, baby. Action time is coming, baby. Bang the drums. So, sound the alarm, bang the drums, play the tunes. Fire is coming, action is coming, warrior is coming, boom. That was the new moon 11 days ago. Now remember, the new moon, there was a great warning in that new moon of saying, be careful, be aware. It is very potent energy, very powerful, very forceful, warrior-like energy of the fire. And if we want to use it in the best way, we need to channel it into our future. What are we creating? What are we initiating? What do we need? What do we want? Boom, 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 go, go, go. And if you'll be so busy in creating your future, you won't have time to have the shadow side of this energy, which is you're not expressing the energy correctly, you're not channeling it correctly, you're not actually working to create something about your future. You are more looking back into the past, into the old world falling down, into the old darkness that is playing its games. And what happens because you're not expressing that energy? You're not jogging, you're not walking, you're not active, you're not busy, you're not channeling, you're not creating. You're starting to get cooked. The energy is building up inside of you. And it's like a pressure cooker. And the steam is starting to come out. So you're experiencing anger, frustration, rage, irritation, aggression, power struggles, fights, arguments, disputes. All this was very big in the warning of the new moon. Here we are 11 days later. And now comes a new moon in Aries. Now I'm going to take you to this full moon that is coming now. Okay, so the new moon is when the moon is with the sun, and then the moon travels along, and she comes into the opposition. And when the moon comes to the opposition of the sun, that's the full moon. So let me take you a few hours forward from the chart now. There we go, 27, a few minutes back. 27, there we go. Thursday, this coming Thursday at 1:58 a.m. So it's actually Wednesday. Wednesday late night at, let's say, 1:58 a.m. 1:57 it will be actually, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it will be 1:57. Wednesday night, late night, 1:57 a.m. of the night between Wednesday and Thursday is the exact time of the full moon, which means that on Wednesday night, we are meditating for the full moon. So usually, in the times past, where we used to get together in sacred spaces, meet each other for hugs and cuddles and sound healing and oils and crystals and beds and blankets and yeah, that kind of time. Seems like ages ago. On Wednesday would have been sacred sound healing journeys in this space. But because we are where we are, nothing will stop us from doing sound healing meditations. We're still doing them. And so this is the point where I'll say a bit of a promotion for us. Yeah. First of all, let's start with the freebies as always. Please press like on the movie on YouTube. It helps us a lot. Just click on the like. It's just like a click of a button, just like a tiny bit of energy. Just a tiny bit. You don't even need to move too much. Like tick. And then subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're getting good. We're like 836 subscribers. So next target 900. We'll see when we'll get there. And that's the freebies you can do for me. The other thing, if you want to get into cryptocurrency, if you need the right connections, you can go to healingdelight.com and you will find a landing page there where you have all the affiliate links for all the best, most legit cryptocurrency connections. And when you use my affiliate links, basically you will support me as well, because I get a bit of commissions, support bonuses from that. So every tiny bit helps, you know. I had to transform the entire way I make a living, and that's kind of part of it. So let me just very quickly, here it is. Are you still Omin? I told you we need to Om a lot in October. You see me in a very good mood, but believe me, I've been walking in the shadow of darkness over the last week, man. It's been bloody full on, man. Full on. Shambhala is nothing compared to where I've been in the last week. Here is Healing the Light website. Thanks to Julia, my beautiful sister, that helped me with that. And so once you get to our website, here is where you join our community on Patreon. And our Patreon community is what makes me and helps me do this love stream and much more. We are the most amazing community, and you need to understand that it's not more gendered. Like, oh yeah, that sounds good. No. We're talking about some serious, really important stuff for this time. We are a very good group of souls coming together, everyone joining their knowledge, their expertise. We're all helping each other. We're all educating each other. And this is just the beginning, and it's going to progress much, much more. Here is where you join the YouTube and press subscribe, whatever. If you want crypto coaching sessions, that's what I do as well. I can help you get in, do the ledger, do transactions, troubleshooting, whatever you need, I'm here for you. You can just book it through the booking system or contact me. And healing session at the moment is also available, but I'm less available for that. I'm at the moment kind of warming up from a big kind of stop. If you ever want to donate, by the way, this is where you donate. You press on that. Yeah, I'll show you. Press on that, and this is where you get into our donation page for the crypto. So you can come here. If you ever want to give back, you've made some good profits, and you're like, wow, man, Ami made me so rich. I'm so happy. Here's, you can donate some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, some Litecoin, some USDC, whatever you want. You can always come here and donate. Why not? It feels good to give back to someone that gave you. Most of the community have given me a lot. But yeah, just saying that. Anyway, the brokerage, Caleb & Brown, is my first and most important place to go to out of everything. Okay, there's many reasons why. You can read about it, but they are the best brokerage. You get a personal broker. You got safety vault services there. It's one fee in your face, no hidden cost, 3.5%. In other exchanges, you get buy fee and withdraw fee, and the rates are different than other exchanges. With Caleb & Brown, they have access to all liquidity in the markets. They have amazing service. Just contact them. They are really, truly the best. By using my link, you're basically getting 3.5% fee instead of 5%, 4.5%, 5%. And so that's what's beneficial for you to use my link. Here you've got the Australian exchanges. All of them are good. I mainly like CoinSpot, but all of them are good. If it's small purchases, I use CoinSpot. Here you've got the international exchanges, the Binance, the big one, the Coinbase, KuCoin, FTX, Bittrex, Crypto.com. This is all your wallets. The main ones are Ledger and Trezor. It's like Samsung and iPhone, pretty much similar, but my preference is mostly Ledger. And here you've got all kind of different services, BlockFi, and if you want to learn about cryptocurrency, this Ivan on Tech Education University. This is to protect your seed and Faraday bag and things, and this is for your cryptocurrency accounting, the coin tracking tax, and yeah, just bits. So here's our connection if you ever need it, you know. And here you see. If you like to give back with good karma, this is our link for donation. It will be accepted with love and gratitude. So yeah, that's a bit of that. If you want to go to the website and support what we do there. That's it. So on Wednesday, the Patreon community will receive the full moon sound healing meditation, which I will record here, mix and post it to the community as in every month. If you are someone that wish to enjoy the sound healing meditations of new moon and full moon, this is also what we do there. Sending the medicine through the ether, on a sound wave, and you can just harvest it and journey with spirit. And every journey is different. Every journey is done according to the alignments of the stars, to the energy, and I record it always on the day so I can really harvest that frequency. And yeah, that's about that. Now, let's get into astrology, but I do need a drink. In the meantime, did you enjoy Mr. Hope? How do we call Mr. Hope? Anyone want to call the boy with the hope? Should we call him Hope? Hey Hope, how you doing? I'm still hoping, man. Okay. Let me check the chat room. I feel so energetic suddenly. Because of you, family. You fill me with energy. Live stream is going alright? Live stream, Bit rate is low. I knew it's gonna buffer a bit. Mercury is direct, remember that. I'm not surprised about this buffering. Not surprised at all. Then I believe you can hear me well, so give me some thumbs up if you're hearing me well and everything is good. Okay? So, this is the full moon. This is the chart of the full moon. It's on Wednesday night, okay? And what do we have here? Let's scan it. Sun is on 27 degrees, 26 minutes of Libra, in opposition to the moon, 27 degrees, 26 minutes Aries. Now, we came from a new moon in Libra, which says we have to make sure that the actions we take and we use the power in the right way, that is fair, equal, and just. But we have to take actions for justice, for fairness, for equality, for our sovereignty, for our truth. Thumbs up. Everyone's listening. Excellent. Hello, Kylie. Thank you, Eddie. Awesome. So that was that new moon is we have to take actions for justice. We have to stand up and speak. We have to stand up for our sovereignty. We have to... Now I'm saying that. Suddenly another thing came up to me. Oh my God, this live stream is going from place to place. But it's still in regards to that. Because what I wanted to bring is that in our community, there was a beautiful post this week of this most amazing little girl in England. Where was that? Where is that beautiful girl? It was here somewhere. I'm just gonna play a minute of her because she was so phenomenal. There you go. Let's put the mantra down. Oh, just a second. Let me put the mantra down. What's going on here? Okay. Just a second. I'll put the mantra down for a sec. Okay, and let's bring this beautiful girl. There we go. Let me see. No. Oh my God. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, so here it is. Take some time. In the meantime, I'll talk until she will start talking. I'm playing. It's buffering. So yeah, the new moon says we must take action. We must speak for justice. Oh.
Has your life gone back to normal?
Oh.
No.
Okay, this is a little girl. This is a tiny little girl, 10 years old. So amazing.
Thank you, Guy. Right, we don't have this young lady on our flyer.
Where is she?
She's come forward. She is, I believe, 10 years old.
There she is.
Her name's Jasmine, and this is what it's all about. This is her voice, and this is a voice
Jasmine.
of all the children in this country. So come on, Jasmine.
And this is the new moon. The Sun and Mars in Libra, speaking up for justice and fairness.
Okay, so, my name's Jasmine, and a couple of weeks ago, I stood outside Downing Street gates with a line of police officers in front of me, and I had a go at Boris Johnson. And I said that what he was doing was wrong, and it was dangerous, and it was evil. And I asked him, what is wrong with you? I'm sure most of the people are by now.
It's long. It's like 10 minutes. I'm not going to play it all, but I just wanted to show you, just for the sake of showing you. A little 10 years old girl stood in front of the Prime Minister of England and asked him, what you're doing is wrong, it's evil, what is wrong with you? And that is that energy of this sun, new moon in Libra with Mars. Now, she hasn't come with weapons or with aggression. No, an innocent girl, young, beautiful, soft, sweet. What you're doing is wrong and evil, and what is wrong with you? And because it's that beautiful and innocent and child purity, what can they say? Arrest her, beat her down to the ground. They can't. But if she would have come, hey you, blah, 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 most likely, come here, young girl, you're going to a mental institution. So, I wanted to bring that to you because that's kind of how, that's what it's about, you know, it's about that. It's about kind of doing it in the right way and utilizing power and utilizing energy in the right way, but not being afraid to speak up, to stand up and say, sorry, that's not on, mate. Right? If you don't want me to walk, just walk away. The other one, I posted it on Instagram this week, this American bloke, he was a cracker, man. He was a cracker. I loved it. I loved it so much. An old American man coming out and was like, hey, you know what? They came to the gate and they told us that if we're not gonna take that thing, they're gonna take us on. We're all fired. And then he goes like, you know what I told him? We told him they can take that job and shove it. It was just so amazing, so funny. I enjoyed it so much. I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it now, of course. But yeah, it was very, very funny. It was absolutely hilarious. And the thing that he tried to say was like, you know what they did? They all took their bags and they walked towards the gates. All the workers got together and said, you want to fire us if we won't take the juice? Take your job, see you later. They took their bags, walked to the gate. Before they got to the gate, they came like, no, it's okay, you can keep on walking, you don't have to. And that's the thing. And he said, don't be a scaredy cat. He said some curse words there, but he said, stand up. Because if you stand up together, they can't take your integrity, they can't take your sovereignty, they can't take your freedom, they can't take your job. Don't fall into the trap of fear. And there's going to be a lot of it coming this week. So, that was the new moon, how we started. And here comes the full moon. Now, what's happening on this full moon? Mars is still in kind of conjunction, right? Okay, yeah, it's like 4 degrees away, but it's still in conjunction, okay? Now, Mars in Aries. The moon in Aries. I need the mantra a bit down. The moon in Aries, like if the sun rules the soul, the moon rules the people. It's kind of like, this is who I am, and that's how I feel when I come interacting. Now, Aries is the ego self. Aries ruled by Mars. So having a full moon in Aries, in opposition to Mars, right? So here is the moon. She's in opposition to Mars and the sun. So at the new moon, the moon was together with the sun and Mars in Libra. So it was kind of like fairness. Now the moon has come. She has come now into Aries, the home of Mars, and she's saying, okay, so this is how we're feeling. So I told you, from the middle of October, the dial is going up. And action is coming, and it's going to be very robust, very intense, very eventful, very action-like, very warrior-like. There's going to be a lot of fire coming now. Buckle up, family, because things are about to go crazy actively. But not, there's going to be like, when I say chaos and all these things, don't think like anarchy and chaos, destruction, oh my God, doom and gloom. No. It's a constructive chaos. It's an evolutionary chaos. It's a liberating chaos. It's a chaos of the old order. It's a chaos of the old structure. But it's not done in a place that we're going to a bad place. No, the opposite. The chaos that is coming to dismantle and destroy the old patriarchy that is corrupted and gripping humanity in this black magic abuse of power. Now, as I go along, you're going to see more and more how many things are kind of coming into that. Because the fact that the moon is now coming into Aries on this full moon, it means we're going to be feeling very fiery emotions. It's going to be very hot on the emotional level. Might be anger or upset or frustration, or people going to feel really cooked about things. Okay? Now there's more into it. I'm building it up for you. And the Mars together with the Sun in Libra is like action orientated, the warrior. Now, the moon in opposition to the Sun and Mars, and both of them, pay attention family, both of them are squaring Pluto. So it's a full moon square Pluto. She's about to get real. Because Pluto is in Capricorn. And it's been there for a long time, so you know that. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008. Let's think for a moment, what happened in 2008? That's right, the last financial crisis. Ching! Oh, that's right, Bitcoin was created. Ching! You get where I'm going? Now, Pluto is in Capricorn until 2024, okay? So we've got 2 and a bit more years of that, okay? Now, the fact that the full moon is square in Pluto, square is tension, friction. And Pluto is all around power and control. And Pluto is in Capricorn, which is government, law and order, institution, structure, karma, time. It's maturity, responsibility, okay? It's kind of ruled by Saturn, so it's kind of like the Saturnian kind of karma concept. And it's interesting that it's like the moon is in Aries, the Sun and Mars is in Libra, the place of justice, court of law, fairness, equality. And Mars is kind of like taking action, speaking up, facing the court of law, facing the legal system, facing the authorities, facing it, like with no fear, but with bravery. Because the moon in Aries, because of the emotions of self, the feelings of self-righteousness, self-sovereignty, self, like what I believe in to be right, what I feel that I am, and what do we need to have on this planet. And it's square in Pluto, but then there's the oppression, the suppression, the abuse, the trauma, system, government, law and order, top down. And it doesn't have to be external to that degree. It can be people figures of authority in your life. Mom, dad, brother, sister, friend, boss, colleague, employee or employer, neighbor, police officer, whatever, So expect that we're going to have this week, we're going to have some frictions with that kind of dynamic of people. And Pluto is also the ruler of Scorpio, which both of them rules our deepest traumas, our deepest fears, and things that relate to abuse of power, abuse of money, abuse of sex. Scorpio, sex and money. Scorpio, sex, money, control, power. And the shadow of Scorpio is abandonment, betrayal, rejection. And so, this week, from now into Wednesday night, might bring up, if it haven't brought, you remember I told you before that usually I experience the energy a bit before? Then I can tell you that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was literally meditating in hell, Shambhala. I was attacked constantly from morning till night on a multi-level way. It was just keep on coming at me. Abuse, manipulation, lies, power, control, boom, 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 just like. And the thing is that with Pluto, it touches deep embedded psychological traumas or pains or things that happened to us in the past that has disempowered us in the past, or forms of abuse we had in the past where we felt kind of lack of power, where we were abused in some way, shape and form, or maybe mistreated, or maybe betrayed, or maybe lied to, or maybe cheated on. Like this is all the Scorpionic kind of concept: cheat, betrayal, deceit, lies, secrets, the hidden, the underground. Now what's the interesting thing is that we all know that we have been living like in a reality of abuse of power and manipulation and lies and deceits and propaganda and blah 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 blah. But what's coming now is the call for justice. What's coming now is the universe is about to balance the equation, and those who've been in the wrong side are going to be balanced back down. But those who've been oppressed and abused and mistreated, they're going to be balanced back up. So it depends on where you've been, in the abusive side or the abused side, different experiences. And even within that, that's just the general spectrum. Remember, it's very hard, challenging, to channel collective astrology consciousness into many individuals. So your job is to take this information and to see how it applies to you in your personal life. So for some person in the room, in the community, this might mean that you're living with a very abusive parent or very abusive partner, and this week is probably gonna be like a nightmare from hell potentially, which could trigger your traumas around issues of control and power and trying to be a top dog and trying to be on top and things like that. It's gonna be like a power struggles like that potentially, very much. But on the other hand, if you have good parents, you have a good partner, this could mean like, suddenly you go out and your neighbors start saying, it's like, hey you, I saw that you're not wearing your mask at home, I'm gonna call the police on you. And you go, and instead of saying like, Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. That's okay, Jim, that's okay. I'm still sending you love, Jim. Everyone think for themselves. If that's what you believe, I respect you for that. But please, don't tell me how to live my life. That's one way. I respect your way of living, you respect mine. Thank you very much. That's one way. But then if you're being like in an unchecked moment, remember the warnings of the new moon. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You're already cooked inside of you. You're not comfortable. You're a bit irritated because you haven't exercised, you haven't moved, you haven't initiated anything for a new life. You're watching Bitcoin flying to the moon and you're still waiting, thinking about it. And you go like, my friend is making so much profit. Why didn't I buy when it was $20,000? I'm so stupid. No, that's a whole new layer of the astrology. My goodness. Or the opposite, right? Thank God I listened to my friend and I bought Bitcoin. It was $20,000. I'm so blessed. Very much related. Why? Let me sneak that in for you now, because at the same time all this week from now it's already building up. We're having Mercury here on the 10 degree Libra in opposition to Chiron on the 9 degree 15 now it's 9 degree, but if I take it to now, right now you will see Mercury 10 degrees 16 minutes retrograding stills, yeah, and Chiron 10 degrees and 2 minutes. Okay, so as we move along, I'll take the hours. Here is hours. Okay, there we go. Literally tonight at 2 a.m. Mercury is stationed in direct. Okay, so right now Mercury is like so think like that there is like a cargo ship in the ocean, and this cargo ship needs to turn. It can't just go like a sport car goes like handbrake up. No, it's like slowly, okay? And so Mercury is stationed in direct tonight. At the same time, the Jupiter is stationed in direct. So there's so much in the astrology, you have no idea. It's so fantastic. Overall, it's fantastic, but intense as well. I'll take it back to now so you can see. right now Jupiter stationing. When did it start stationing? Let me show you. Let's move back. There you go. Jupiter literally stationed from 5 p.m. tonight. From 5 p.m. today, Jupiter stationed. And now it's stationing. Mercury is still retrograding. By 2 a.m., Mercury is stationing as well. And now we've got Jupiter and Mercury, both of them stationing. Okay? There we go. Just to make it exactly. There you go. 2:20 a.m. Mercury stationing and Jupiter stationing. Now, 2 weeks ago, Pluto went direct. Last week, Saturn went direct. Pluto went direct on the new moon, around the new moon. Okay. Last week, Saturn went direct, and now Jupiter and Mercury went direct. Now I think it's time for a new song. I hope it will come up because that's a really good song for this. No. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. Let's try. I'm not sure. Okay. I think so. I'm not sure. I hope it is. No, it's not that song. Where was that? I think it's that. Let's see. By the time it will come, but what I'm trying to show you is like, okay, so Pluto, the lord of the underworld, issues around power and control and suppression and oppression of the system. That went direct 3 weeks ago. Then 2 weeks ago, Saturn, the lord of karma, patience, due diligence, restriction, authority, government. So Pluto, the abuse of power and control, trauma, fears, the deepest, darkest, creepy crawlers, is now stopped retrograde, moving direct. Saturn, the government, the authority that restricted us and put us in lockdowns for all this retrograde time since May. Boom, 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 boom. I can't find that song. Oh, I think it's this one. Let's see. It's not that, but never mind. I was looking for the "Are you ready?" I think maybe it's that. I'm not sure. Anyway, bottom line, it's time for some Clubhouse, people, because Pluto is direct, Saturn is direct, tonight Jupiter is moving direct, Mercury is going direct, and suddenly we got only Neptune and Uranus, and we're going party, baby. We're going party. It's a big DJ, Tiesto, so I don't want to kind of get into trouble. But yeah, it's time to party, people. Let's give it a bit of moment. Woo! We are done with retrograde season, family. We are moving forward, family. Party time, springtime, energy is moving forward. Okay. Tiesto is a big DJ. They'll probably say, we're going to copyrights. So, yeah, we better kind of relax with that. But you get the drift? Maybe, I think, you know what, in general, I think maybe, yeah, we should have some of this. Definitely. Let's have a bit of something different in the background just for this energy. Because it's good for us, just for this moment. Mercury, you see, Mercury station in Jupiter is going to be kind of crazy today. But that's okay. So, a bit of Clubhouse music in the background while I'm giving you now these goodies, okay? There is the dark side as well, but we know about it. Let's not focus on the old world falling apart. Let's focus on the new world that we are building. Let's focus on the new world that we are creating. through our community, through all the communities, through all the people that are awake, that are solvent, that are dreaming of this new reality. The more of us now starting to tune into the dream, into the fantasy, into the new future of humanity, that we're going to be liberated from this darkness, and all the corrupted people will be locked behind prison and caught, and all the lies are going to be exposed. Ow! Muscle cramp. Anything else wants to hit me? That was a massive muscle cramp. So, as you can see, lots of energy is running through me. God help me. So, let's put it down a bit. I'll put it down a bit. Yeah! Feel the vibe, family. Alright, so we've got Mercury in opposition to Chiron. Chiron in Aries. Why am I wounded? My insecurity, my vulnerability, the old wound, you know. This is... It's tricky to channel this energy because there's kind of a few things into it. There is that side of like, it's very scary, it's very fearful, it's very traumatizing, because Pluto brings all our deepest traumas, our deepest pains, our deepest fears as it's building this square to this full moon. And on top of Pluto squaring the full moon, Pluto is squaring the sun all this week. Like, it started already. Let me take you a day back. You see, here is the sun on 23. So here is Pluto 2420. Here is the sun 2320. But you can even say it started even here. So from Friday, we're building up this kind of square of Sun to Saturn. Sun in Libra wants justice, fairness, equality, all the soul, but it's facing the abuse and the power people, control power people, and dark, deeply rooted psychological issues that make people behave in the darkest way, abuse each other, manipulate each other, lie to each other, deceive each other. In the darkest way, lies, manipulations, mind games, crazy making, goalpost moving, narcissistic abuse, everything you can think of is Pluto. So if you're in that situation, you go like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? It's happening because Pluto wants you to evolve. It wants you to face that shit. So you realize why you're having that shit, why you're experiencing that shit, and what you're going to do in order to transform and evolve that shit. And so by facing this moment of disempowerment and being traumatized and being abused, it's there where you have to find that you have to face this trauma and you have to face this kind of like pattern, and you go like, I can't do this like that. I have to find my power in this. And if you need to use the law system, if you need to use a lawyer, if you need to use the police station, if you need to use your own words and your own actions, say, this shall stop now. This is not allowed. I do not accommodate that. This is not appropriate. This is not going to happen. Simply standing in your power and defining your boundary, defining that. Now, if it's safe for you. If you're facing a person that is not safe, then yes, absolutely, there is the authority. There is the police or the lawyers or the government or whatever, institution, childcare, family care, whatever it is that threatens your life. If you're not in a place where it's just like person to person, it's like, please stop talking to me like that. Please don't behave like that. Please don't do it like that. If you can't do that, then definitely go to a place that can protect you and defend you. Don't face like if you're in a risky, dangerous place, don't get me right, and like go and face your abuser in a way that you can't handle them. You need to know if you can handle them. If you can't handle them, then go and seek help. But definitely take action. And because the Sun and Mars are in Libra, it's take action through the legal system. Simple as that. Right? So Pluto is bringing that up for us, all the traumas, all the pains, all the fears. And the moon right now is in Aquarius, all right? And with Jupiter right now, that's why I'm feeling like that. Sorry, this was Saturday. What am I? Oh my God, losing it, you see? Mercury, I told you, Mercury stationing. No, not this. I don't like this music, sorry. No, bye-bye, bring the mantra. Thank you. North Node in Gemini, change it. You don't like it, change it. Just change it. Don't make it a big deal. Change it back. North Node in Gemini, that's what we need to do in our life. You don't like it? Stay. You don't like it? Change it. Easy. So, back to the chart, okay? So, right now, here we are. Right now, Mercury is in opposition to Chiron. Pluto, and the moon is in Pisces. So moon tonight is with Pisces, so pay attention, those sensitive ones of you, the super vulnerable ones of you. I'm sending you my love. Be gentle on yourself, because when the moon is in Pisces, we are more sensitive than usual, we feel more than usual, and especially when it comes with Neptune together. Now, those of you who are in a very wounded place, let me break it down to you very simply. It's all you are experiencing this dynamic of energy in a very empowering, healing, awesome way, and you're feeling great. You're feeling empowered, you're feeling connection, you're feeling happiness or positivity of some kind, or you experience it in a shadow way, that you're actually feeling very wounded, lacking of power, lacking of ability to control the situation, lost in your Pisces moon, Neptune emotions, pain, hurt, as Chiron and Mercury opposing each other and channeling the perception of the wound, the insecurity. So multi-layered, man, so multi-layered. So, what is Mercury doing? Mercury is stationing right on the opposition to Chiron. We have to get this right. It's gonna stand there in front of Chiron for a few days. We have to understand what this is about. With our minds, with our conversations, with our expression, psychotherapy, psychology, counseling, journaling, meditating, reflecting. What is this about? Why am I having this process in my head? Why am I thinking like that? Now, the fact that it's in opposition to Chiron, it brings up the old wounds. Why do I have this insecurity? Why do I have this fear? Why do I have this pain? Why am I constantly processing life from a place of I'm being wounded? Why do I feel like a victim? Why is this situation making me feel like a victim? Why is this situation making me feel like I'm abused? Why am I so triggered by reality? Why is what Dan Andrews says affect me so much when Ami doesn't give a shit about what he says? Ami laughs at what Dan Andrews says and I'm taking it so seriously. Why? Why am I doing that? I mean, I'm looking at the guy again and I'm seeing a baby. And everyone's seeing like a dictator scary. It's like, no, he's a baby, man. Soon enough he'll be out of jail, out of his position in jail. And probably will like to, run away and hide in a cave for the rest of his life because he's going to be ashamed everywhere he's going to go. So, not that I wish that upon him, but hey, he cooked his own dish. Including the let me not go there. Okay. So, this is it. It's like Mercury in Libra. I need to understand, how can I achieve balance, fairness, and equality in my life? The Sun and Mars are kicking my ass, telling me, take action for God's sake. You need to speak up. You need to stand up and stand up for me and say what's right, what's not right. If you're not going to speak up, nothing will ever change. If you're not going to stand tall and say, this is how far you go, nothing going to change. If you're not going to stop it, it's not going to stop. If you're not going to make a change that will take me out of this shithole into a place that I deserve, it's not going to stop. So you need to take action. But then Mercury goes like, okay, but give me a second, man. I'm actually stationing. It's like, not only I've been retrograding for the last 3 weeks, I've met you already twice, because I've passed you on the way, then I retrograded through you. That's what Mercury is saying to the Sun and Mars. I've already passed you, now I've retrograded through you, while you guys two conjuncted together. That was last week, craziness. And now you're forcing me to realize something, but give me just a second, I'm stationing here. I'm trying to get my head together. Now, not only I'm stationing to understand what's going on with me, I'm stationing in opposing Chiron. Fantastic, great, what could be better than that? It's a mental purge. It's basically take your brain, look at it like a piece of snot, mucus, kind of liquid flowing, because it's all the crap. It's like our consciousness is purging. Oh my God, what's coming to me now? We are purging. It's a big purge. All this time is one big purge. It's like I said at the beginning of the year. All this year is one big collective ayahuasca ceremony. It's like the collective consciousness has drank ayahuasca a year and a half ago in March 2020. And ever since then, collective consciousness is sitting with the shaman and it goes like... Where is it? There we go. Let's see what this brings up. Let's see what... Wait. Yeah, there we go. This is what the collective is now.
Everything was pretty much
There you go.
normal until the lights were put off.
I felt nausea all the time, and I really wanted to puke, but I just couldn't puke. You should get rid of the stuff, but it just kept being inside me. On the side of the hut I saw owl, and it was guarding the whole place. Then came the dragons, like a big storm, and they were having already like big teeth and sharp as needle. And then there was this certain loop from my childhood. There was thousands and thousands and thousands of other visions all the time going like this, but I went all the time back to these. I don't recognize where are they from, but these like witches with like also needle sharp teeth, shaped as like really sharp diamonds. The thing what I thought all the time was that, you know, I'm becoming nuts, and that's what you shouldn't feel. You just should let it go. But letting it go just took me for ages.
Ayahuasca teachings. I hope this helps you a bit, because it describes. It's like we're living his journey right now. Look where I stopped. I'll bring it up. Look what he said. It's like a fucking nightmare. You know? But then they come out the day after. You come out the day after. Oh, wait. There you go. There you go.
It will get over a couple of minutes,
This is where we are, family. Let the shaman sing for you.
time that I'm searching
Let the
myself.
shaman sing for you. Let us sing for you, family. Let us sing for you the Icaros. Let us sing for you the medicine songs. Let us sing to you the conscious songs, the mantras and the healings and the invocations. Let us sing it for you while you go through this journey of the purge, of the great purge of collective consciousness. Do not be afraid. It's important for us to purge. And so we are all purging on an individual level, on a collective level. We are purging such deeply embedded traumas. Now pay attention. With Pluto, it's past lifetimes as well. It's not just this lifetime. We are purging here the age of Pisces. You need to understand how honorable is the mission that we have. That we are not only purging our own psyche, our own individual traumatic psyche from this lifetime, we're also purging a blueprint lineage of our DNA, of our generations of abuse and trauma, and we are also purging the age of Pisces from human consciousness, the abuse of the patriarchal structure. So honestly, it is a massive task, and we are so honored for each and every moment we're alive on this planet right now. So I want you to man up and women up and brave up and find your courage and realize that we are strong, powerful, amazing warriors that chose to live in this time, and we are capable. And I am so proud to live in this time. I feel that I'm now in this time, in what I'm doing to you right now. I feel that I lived all my life to get to this point, to get to this time. I feel a sense of like, this is what I've come from for this time. This is what I'm here for, this time. Not in a year from now when it will be rave parties of unity consciousness. No. This time. For this time I've come here. To stand tall, to shine the light, to spread the love, and to remind humanity. And to sing humanity, the Icaros. To sing humanity the medicine songs. As humanity is purging and facing fears and creepy colors from the... Because you know what happens after the purge? Those of you who see us like, oh my God, I can't believe people actually do that. You have no idea that after that, the most amazing expansion of consciousness comes. After the purge, after the uncomfortable journey, after facing your fears and facing your deepest traumas in the most uncomfortable way, don't get me wrong, the most uncomfortable way, what comes after the purge is the most beautiful divine opening of consciousness to multidimensional perception, into worlds of beautiful divine lights and sound and senses and beauty and wonders and magic and mystic and wow. So we're gonna go there. But first we need to get through the purge. So this full moon is a big part of the purge, okay? Because it's a full moon in square to Pluto. As Pluto is already direct, Saturn is already direct, and it's kind of like all this week, the Sun square Pluto, and then the full moon with Pluto on Wednesday night, and it's all gonna continue, you know, the Sun is gonna be with Pluto, and it's gonna bring up a lot from the deep buried psyche, abuse, trauma, control, power. And then Mars brings up all the fire and action and warrior. And the moon in Aries is like people feel, everyone's feeling it, everyone's feeling what they're feeling, and everyone wants to express what they're feeling. Now the cool thing about this full moon is that the full moon is also happening in other conjunctions. Let me just get there. Wednesday. The full moon is happening in conjunction. Let's see. There we go. Full moon, right now you can't see it, but Aries is on the 24 degrees of Aries. So Aries is right here with the moon. And Aries is the goddess of chaos. Remember? It's like chaos, but she's like the feminine rising goddess of chaos, but chaos with chaos for the right cause. It's not that Aries goes like throw grenades at you. No. Aries is that energy of like when she sees something unjust, when she sees someone unprivileged being mistreated, when she sees someone wounded being abused further, she will rise and create chaos to defend and protect them. That's Aries. Now, on the other side with the Sun, and you can't see it as well, she's on, where is she? She's right here with the Sun. I didn't write the exact degree, but right here on the 27, Haumea. And Haumea is the asteroid. Haumea is the Hawaiian goddess of fertility. In the Ascended Masters cards concept, she's Hina. Hina is Haumea. And it's the legend of Haumea is like she's the goddess that birthed many babies from all of her body, not just from her feminine area. She fought babies from her hands, legs, chest, bottom, everywhere. Babies come. So she's the Hawaiian goddess of fertility. And so the fact that you've got Aries, the goddess of the chaos, comes together with the moon in Aries, in opposition to Sun, Mars, and Haumea, it's kind of like, and they are both squaring Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth. So we are now facing this kind of almost one of the final stages of our trauma evolution into a full liberation, because Mercury is in opposition to Chiron station in direct. So it's kind of, it come all the way here to face Chiron, while all this moon, Aries, opposition to Sun, Mars, and Haumea, squaring Pluto. This is kind of creating a massive friction, tension to the max. Remember, full moon release and letting go. And what did he say? I tried to let it go, but it was so hard. But once I let it go, it was all good. Control is a false form of trying to obtain power that is lacking from inside. But what people misunderstand is that letting go and surrender is the true act of power. In letting go and surrender, there is all the power you ever searched for. Control is actually false power. It's not power. If someone's trying to control you, tell you how to live, how to breathe, how to feel, how to think, they do that because they're afraid. They're afraid that if they won't be in control, they won't be in power position. If they won't be in power position, they will feel disempowered and they'll get abused. So they got wounded and traumatized in the past, and they, in order to protect and defend themselves, develop psychological patterns of making sure that they always be in control. making sure that they always be in control, manipulate and abuse everyone else just to make sure that they will be in control, because if they will not be in control, it's fucking scary. Because they're going to have to face the traumas of how much they've been abused, but they don't realize that by them doing that, they're actually abusing other people more than they got abused. So it's really a shame. It's a shame of recycling trauma and spreading trauma instead of spreading healing. And the idea of all this dynamic is like, let go of the need to control another, let go of the need to control a situation, let go of the need to prove that you are in power position, let go of the need to be the top dog, let go of the need to be on top of someone else, on top of a situation. Surrender it to the universe and you will find all the power that you need. Because you will find self-control, which is the picture in the astrology chart. Qigong, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, martial arts, yoga, warrior, all the yogis in the family, and everyone who's watching this love stream, that loves yoga. This is the week to do as much warrior positions as possible. Warrior, 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 warrior. Salute to the sun, warrior. Warrior, salute to the sun. You get Mars and the sun in Pluto. Because those who will be able to harness this energy appropriately and not to divert it and channel it into controlling other, abusing other, manipulating other, getting angry, upset, frustrated, fights, disputes, and there is high potential. So be careful now. You may be doing the right thing, but it's external powers that may come at you. So be aware. And when it comes at you, you will have a choice. React. When you react, you lose power because you lose control over yourself. You lose control into the situation, and you find yourself get sucked into a vortex of some darkness, anger, frustration, aggression, to the most extreme. Could be very violent even. Could be even a rape. Could be like fully, yeah. Okay? And there will be some of that. You will see it. There will be headlines. There will be people who will be very reactive out there. You will see. So be aware. But don't be afraid. Because that'll be, no, okay, I'll stay at home. No, that's your trauma then. Walk out there if you need to walk out there. And don't be afraid if you'll be confronted. And don't be afraid if someone is going to come at you. That's the whole evolution. Let's stop being afraid of it and just say, oh, no, thanks. That's okay. I'm just going to go there. No comment. Disengage. No comment. Hey you, who do you think you are walking without it? Could you be loved? What did you say, man? I don't know. Oh, just Bob Marley singing in my ear. Sorry, man. What did you say? Fucking asshole! Oh, no. Oh, you're talking to him. Yeah, no. Cool, man. Bob Marley. And be loved. You know what I'm saying? You fucking da 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 da. No, thanks. Simple. Drop it dead. But don't be afraid. Just say, please don't. Please stop. Just drop your boundary. Stand up for your wounded child, your Chiron. And so, Chiron in Aries, it's time to really understand, with Mercury opposition, to figure out what's going on here, to understand how can we change the way we look at it, how can we change the way we interact, communicate, express, think, process this, okay? We have to shift this because we want to evolve. Pluto, this energy with Homia here with the Sun and Mars is offering an awesome fertility opportunity of rebirth. Now, I know I've been hitting you hard with all the intensity of this week, but I want you to understand something important, okay? I want you to understand that there is like amazing goodies. Amazing goodies. Amazing goodies. All right, let's calm down. So, what's the goodies? Pluto direct, Saturn direct, Jupiter direct by the full moon, Mercury direct. So now everything is starting to move forward. all this phrase that we had since April into May, all the big planets, April to May, went retrograde and been holding us, forcing us to process in our lockdown houses, without businesses, everything. Like, how do I feel? Oh, now, boom, 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 everything is removed, and there is energy moving. And now comes this full moon with Mars, and there is fire, and there is action, and there is court of law, and there is protest in the street, and there is riots around the world, and there is activists, and there is people standing up, children, old, whatever you want to call it. Everyone want to leave. We want to leave, baby. And now comes the action. In the same time, there's all the distraction. We are gonna have blast party in the crypto chat room. We're gonna have rockets upon rockets upon rockets. We're gonna start seeing our coins flying to the sky. We're gonna start seeing Bitcoin shooting like crazy. Ethereum, Litecoin, Theta, OMG, you name it, Solana, you name it. They're all gonna go like boom, boom, boom. But first Bitcoin. The king is always first. First, Bitcoin is performing, giving us a blast. And of course, he takes everyone with him in the dollar value. And then when Bitcoin cools down a bit, suddenly all the other ones goes like boom, 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 boom. So, bottom line, from now until 2022, February, April, we are going to have so many rockets, so much activity, so much abundance. This is Jupiter. Now, the good things about all this, if we get it right and we do it right, we have in Venus, where's Venus? Let me take it down a bit. We have Venus here. Venus is in Sagittarius. She wants to be optimistic. She wants to have fun. She wants to understand the wisdom of it all. She wants to understand higher knowledge and philosophy. And she wants to grow spiritually, materialistically. She wants to have a better life. Venus is money, investment, values, health, socializing, family, friends. Until now, we've experienced all the people that betrayed us. All the friends we thought they are friends and they are no longer your friends. Suddenly you find yourself empty, vacuum, friends went out, family went out. You thought it's all yourself, alienated from society, but guess what? Now we are coming together. Now all the friends that are like you are gonna be drawn together. Now there's gonna start picnics and springtime and sunshine and beaches and hugs and people starving for human connection and lots of sympathy in the street. You know how much smiles I've seen today in the streets everywhere I went. People are just like, hey. Amazing what's coming our way. And once we come out of our houses and start socializing, you know what happened? We come together. Let's bring that back. DJ Ami today, huh? While we do the house, we do them together. Ready? Oh, again. DJ Ami today. Okay. So in all this time, Venus is also 23, also trining Jupiter. So this is kind of, there is some, with all this darkness, with all this intensity, focus on your future. Put all your energy, all this potency, don't go wasted on fighting, arguing, disputing about your old friend that falls apart, or the arguments with the brother or the sister or the father or the mother that don't agree with you, or the partner or the business or the job that fired you. Screw that shit. It's dead. It's gone. Let's focus on the new future. Because it's exciting, it's awesome. Let's connect, let's come together, let's meet each other for a coffee, for a walk, for a drink, for a picnic, on the beach, in the park, in the sidewalk, whatever. Let's connect, let's bring ourselves together, let's create things together. If you lost your job as a teacher, don't worry. Homeschooling network is gonna expand enormously. There's gonna be many people who's gonna search out to opt out of the education system which shot itself in the leg. You are a Chinese doctor or homeopath or naturopath and suddenly the institutions told you that you can't practice, don't you worry. You need to come together, all the Chinese doctors, and create a new institution and a new organization. You need to come together, all practitioners, and start bartering your services. You do that, they do that for you. You will give them herb medicine, they will give you a massage. You're a hairdresser, you do her blow dryer, she will give you massage. Whatever. This is what this time is about. It's about to wake us up to the power of community. So if they don't want us to be a part of their system, we simply opt out. Simple. You just opt out. You go have your stinky system, and we create our own beautiful system, which is still respectful for the law and order, don't get me wrong, but we do it in an improvisation, maverick, creative, and we will come together and we will do amazing things. So don't worry about them. Let's focus on what we are creating. Let's focus on our community. We need it, because next year it's going to be intense, okay? It's going to be a full-on process. But the more we come together, the more we create platforms for ourselves to be self-reliant on each other, on ourselves, it will be a beautiful future. And that's the bottom line of this live stream. I brought you some intensity, but I also wanted to bring you the positivity and to show you how all this is actually for better, and it's going to be some good blessings coming out of it, and it's going to be a lot of... what happened? It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. Everything's going to be all right, okay? Now, that's the party vibe. Now let's bring it back to the mantra. Cool. DJ Ami today. Now back to... So, the fact that we had over this weekend, that's what I'm trying to say. There's the intensity and facing the traumas, and it's a classic ayahuasca journey. You have to face the fears. You have to face these uncomfortable feelings that the ayahuasca is doing in your stomach, the purge, all that thing, all this thing. You're watching all these scary things, your traumas, your fears. But alongside with it, it's healing. It's very healing. It's transformative. There is great transformation unfolding. And what's going to come out of it is the most beautiful new creation of you, and you, and new life, and new family, and new friends, and new humanity, and new reality. So let us shift our personal vibration, frequency, consciousness, awareness from what they want us to be occupied with, because they want us to be occupied with that, so that we will manifest that with them. No, thank you. You do you, and I do me. Simple as that. And when you face those traumatic moments, don't get me wrong. Once again, I've already experienced it. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday was hell. Okay? The gates of Shambhala were open. I was attacked from everywhere. Okay? And it was scary. It was traumatic. It was hurting. It was painful. It was uncomfortable. But you go through that. And you find the few the 1, 2, 3 people that you need in that moment to hold your hand. And you need to breathe. And you need to get through it. And if you need to cry, you cry. And if you need to journal, you journal. If you need to meditate, you meditate. Don't get me wrong. Don't be kind of denial of that. No. Honor that. You have to face it. If you ever to transform it, you have to face it. But as you face it, realize that it's in divine order. It's for your transformation and evolution. I'm just seeing the chat room goes ballistic. So, whatever I say, I missed a lot. Nana, Michelle. Hello, Michelle Mullins. And hello, Paula. Beautiful Paula. The American guy was amazing. Yeah, he was amazing. MK, walked right out, baby. Fantastic. Casper. Hello, Casper. Thank you for the love hearts. And Valerie. Jules, you had the most intense week. Yeah. APR, same Jules. Yeah, okay, cool. Marianne, best song. Okay. This is 2 of my list. Epic song choice. Which song are you talking about? Which one of them? I played so many. Come Together one. Casper. Okay. And Dawn, love this energy. Fantastic. Kate, awesome. And who else there? Catherine, exactly what's happening in your mind. Yeah, it's intense. Don't get me wrong. It's intense. But I'm just trying to show you the light through it. There's behind this kind of dark cloud, there's this most amazing rainbow, sunshine, butterflies. Hola from Mexico, Maggie from Mexico, 4:20 a.m. Hello, Maggie. I hope I'm not too energetic for you, my darling, as you're sleeping there in your nighttime in Mexico. Oh, sending you love, Maggie. Missed you, sister. And I'm seeing you tomorrow, actually. See you tomorrow, Maggie. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it as you wanted. Like, we can finally do it, so that's good. But I need your mind to be sharp. So after this live stream, we'll finish in like 10 minutes. After this, go to sleep, rest well. Buen dormir, and we'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Okay, Dawn, Warriors coming up. Fantastic. Marianne, fantastic. Awesome. My pleasure. Okay, good. Excellent. So yeah, that's in a nutshell of this week, expect intensity. Now, because we're dealing with Pluto and it's in Capricorn, so don't be surprised if there will be headlines and big headlines of trying to fear-mongering everyone to the max. That's it. If you're not going to take the juice, you have to walk naked in the street. And if you won't take the juice, you have to rub your own poo that you poo in the morning. You have to rub it on your face and walk in the street so everyone can see that you rub poo on your face. And if you won't take the juice, you can't breathe. And if you can't take the juice, then you have to basically be in chains, tied to the main pole in Caulfield Park and to be stoned like Jesus Christ because you're a sinner. Don't worry about that crap, man. Don't worry if China will ban Bitcoin again. Don't worry if America will ban Bitcoin. Don't give a shit. Don't worry about any FUD. Don't worry about any FUD. Don't let any FUD get into you. That's the bottom line of all this. But it's gonna be intense. I'm preparing you. Now, remember the warning. Think before you act. Do not abuse your power. Okay? Even if someone abuses you, you make sure that you are doing the right use of power. You be the right warrior. That's the main thing. Master your warrior. This is for all of us to master the warrior as we face trauma, as we face abuse, as we face darkness, because when someone abuses us or mistreats us or trying to do something for us, it's very easy for us to fall into the shadows of revenge, anger, and doing to them what they did to us. And no. Because then you lose face. You lose yourself. You lose your inner peace. So whenever someone challenges you, simple. Sounds easier said than done. I know. That's why you need that one person you can just kind of hold space with. It's enough one person you can kind of like bounce it off, take a breath, take a reflection, go for a walk. But yeah, don't become them. If someone abuses you, gives you shit, don't become like them. You be the right warrior. You choose peace. Don't lose your peace because that's what they want. The bottom line, they want your peace. Don't give them your peace. Don't give them a piece of you. Keep your inner peace. As they say in Mexico, tranquila, Marky, tranquila, todo bien, hermana, tranquila, querida. Okay. The other thing on this full moon, let's see what I wrote down. Oh, Venus in Sagittarius, I started talking about it before, just to end it. Venus in Sagittarius, optimistic, but also Venus wants the truth. Sagittarius is searching for the highest truth, the natural laws of the universe. So Venus health, right? We have the health goddess here, while Mars and the Sun taking action in court of law to defend the wounded people, Chiron and the Moon in Aries with Aries, to rise and defend the unprivileged, the underdogs, the one who've been wounded and abused. So this is a big call. You're gonna see a lot of people coming out. There's gonna be a lot of exposure, and people are gonna come out, and there's gonna start being like justice calls starting to drop right, left, and center out of nowhere, and it's gonna feel amazing. That's the Jupiter aspect. It's like, oh my God, that headline made me so happy. I can't believe that bastard has been caught. Oh my God, Dan Andrews is fired. Dan Andrews. I'm gonna manifest that very soon. So it's enough in one headline that can change your entire thing. Oh my God, the higher court of law has just said that this can't be and it's a crime. Yay! Justice for the people. One aspect, but you're gonna have to pass the initiation of like whatever. So Venus in Sagittarius, the highest truth, the highest wisdom, the natural law is like, wait a second, before you drop on me your human law, Mr. Dust. So, yes, what else? Thank you. Now, can you please go home? Thank you. Simple. Stop being afraid. Stand up. Stand up. Once we come together, we are amazing. We are amazing. It's like if you ever went to a festival or to a dance party, a rave party, you dancing on the outside, that's by yourself in your room, that's cool. But when you come to a big festival, or to a dance floor of like the Rainbow Serpent or any festival you went to, and it's like massive, 5,000 people in the dance floor and the DJ is blasting it. Let's bring it back. One last time before we go to sleep. Sorry, Margie. I know you're trying to fall asleep, but we just... just for the sake of this example. 5,000 people! And the lights are flickering! And everyone's like, woo! And there's like amazing vibe! Yeah! And you go out like, wow, that was such an amazing party. Why? Because of the music? Yeah. Because of the DJ? Yeah, but not mainly. It's because of the people. Because if that DJ was playing that music on that dance floor with 50 people, I guarantee to you, it wouldn't have been as much fun as with the 2,000 people. And so, wait for us to come together. It's gonna be such an... I can't wait for the rave parties of after the lockdown. I can't wait for the big festivals of freedom and liberation in the age of Aquarius. It's gonna be so amazing, man. It's gonna be so amazing. Okay, this is random pick. Don't think that I'm like this. I don't even know what this is. Just kind of picked it. This is a bit kind of like dubstep stuff. But let's go back to the mantra just to finish the last one, like the way it should be. Okay, so I'm just showing you the light. But don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a pretty journey. Yeah, but I'm shining you the light and I'm showing you the goodies. For some will be very evident, but the journey towards the goodies are challenging. Okay. So Venus is kind of making sure that we're all searching here for the higher wisdom, and the fact she's trining Jupiter is very good. It's very good for us. She's bringing blessing. There's good fortune. There's going to be some good twists. Going to be scary with good twist. Okay? So it's like take the, comedy, satire comedy that they did of the movie The Mask, the scary movie Mask, and then they did the comedy of The Mask. It's kind of that. Because it's scary. Oh my God, here's another one coming. Wow. It's scary, but it's hilarious. What's the name of that satire kind of concept of The Mask? I forgot the name of it. What was the name? If someone remember, write it down for me. I don't remember. There was a part there. Oh, it's not The Mask. No, it's not The Mask with Jim Carrey. It's The Mask with the scary one. I see you, but you can't see me. What was the name of that movie? I forgot. Never mind. Taking too much time. So yeah, that's about the Venus in Sag with that. Now, one last thing. You've got Mercury here, okay? Black Moon Lilith here in Gemini, 10 degrees Gemini, okay? Mercury, 10 degrees Libra, okay? And Saturn, 6 degrees Aquarius. And even though Saturn has, is not on the 10, he's on the 6, but they're doing this grand trine, okay? So what is this? Mercury is stationing opposing Chiron, trying to understand how to get out of this, how to fix this insecurity, how to install bare fairness, blah, blah, blah. But he's trining, harmonizing Black Moon Lilith, the goddess, the rebellious goddess of discord. Is like, in Gemini, we just have to rebel against the old way of the way we used to think. Why should I stay here? If it's wounding me, if it's not fun for me, if it's not nice, I'm not being treated right, or whatever. Let's go. No, but the past you used to think that you shouldn't really go. Now Black Moon Lilith comes here with Mercury. It's like, it's time to change the way we think. It's time to do something different. Let's just go. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Gemini. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Brother Stephen, Hermano Stefan, he didn't realize 2 months ago that he'll be now getting out of Victoria to a new destination. 2 months ago, he had a real estate job, he had a house he owned, everything was sorted. His wife was like, come on, Stephen, come on, let's go. He's like, no. Suddenly, something flicked in his head. He got a realization, put his house on the market, sold the house, packed his family into the car, and they're going. They're out of here. Boom. Why? North Node in Gemini. Hermano Stefan is smart. He's listening. That's what about. You don't like it, get the fuck out of here. You don't like it there, get the fuck out of there. Simple as that. Why? Because you can. Because you deserve it. Because if you want to ever heal, transform it, You don't like that job? Get the fuck out of the job. They don't treat you right? Quit. They threaten you, they put you into fear that if you don't take the juice, you kind of quit the fucking job. That's Black Moon Lilith. Simple as that. Now with Saturn, if you want to have good karma structure in the future, if you want to build a whole new structure of your life into the future, you're going to have to get the fuck out of there. It's simple as that. Excuse the curses, but it's necessary because of Black Moon Lilith involved. And because of Aries with the moon and the full moon involved. It's like fuck it all, man. Just do what it takes. Fuck the past, fuck the values, fuck whatever. Just fuck it all. Just do what it takes to make sure that you are not gonna get wounded anymore and you're gonna go and create a new dream for yourself, what you deserve, baby. Stop being afraid and take action for yourself. Stand up. That's what it's about. With love, with peace. Family, this will be it. I love you dearly. This was really, really awesome. This was really awesome. I had lots of fun with you. I had a lot of laughs with you. And I really urge you all to really remember the final note. I want to tell you, you've got until January. 16th of January, the North Node is shifting out of Gemini. You've got until 16th of January to make all the small little tweaks, changes you need in your life, in your environment, in your connections, in your trades, in your relationship, in your real estate, in your location, where you live, how you live, where you walk, where you go, what you drive. Until 16th of January, you've got to figure it out. You have to make the changes now. Small little changes, doesn't have to be big. You can move one street away, you can move one block away, you can move one room away. You can change the color of the walls in your room. You can change the furniture in your living room. You can decide that you had enough of that dress and throw it away because that dress reminds you of that boyfriend that bought you that dress. Small little changes, but whatever you need to make changes, don't worry about the world. As always, I've been telling you since all this time, because the South Node in Sagittarius, don't worry about the old farts telling you all this crap. Don't listen to them. Stop listening to them. Dismantle them. Disengage, dismantle, the best approach. Dismantle, disengage. Let them deal with their own crap. Let us create a new dream. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? With who you want to be? Who you want to be a friend with? Who you want to be in contact with? What is your part in our community? What can you bring to the sacred fire of the community? What do you want? Focus on that. What are you creating? I literally have no time to handle anything of that because I'm constantly creating my new future. I am so busy over the last few weeks just constantly creating my new future. That's all I care about right now. And it's simultaneously, as I close the past, I face that, but I'm mainly focused on like initiating and creating the new future. And new projects, new ideas, new business structure, new concept, boom, 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 just moving things along as this falls apart. So there's this dynamic of like, everything falls apart in the old past, but here there's so much excitement because like, wait a second, there's a lot of momentum, energy that we can utilize to initiate, to create, to connect. Hey, how can you help me? How can I help you? Oh my God, you're good with that. I'm good with that. Let's swap. Let's exchange. Let's come up with things. Let's be creative. And let's believe in the power of community. Let's believe in the power of the people. And everything's going to be all right, baby. Everything's going to be all right. And remember that in this time, really, it's very, very important that, remember to come together, okay? I'm going to take us to end with brother Murray Kyle from the Byron Shire again. Murray, if you're watching this, I love you, brother. I'm sending you love. This is our local Australian artist. Awesome. If you want to support him, go to his website, murraykyle.com. He's a great musician. I've played with him before in the past. We did sound healing journeys together. We played music together. He's amazing. And it's The Fire Carrier. That's his song that I'm playing to you now. Thank you, family. Oh, wait, I'll bring the chat room before I do this. I'll bring the chat room to my other screen so I can actually see what you're writing as we listen to the music. Okay, here it is, okay. So, hola from, okay, Marianne, okay. Hey, hello, Mariana, hello. Awesome, we will get there, family, we will win. I promise you we will win, okay? Simone, much gratitude to the family for the healing support. It was this week, it helped you through. Fantastic, we love you, Simone. Hermano Stefan. Yep, we're fucking out of here, exactly. fuck, exactly. MK, thank you, my darling. Dana, tada rabba. Joe, thank you. Kate, what are you creating? What should we be changing? Everything that calls you for a change it. What do you want to create? Create it. Whatever comes to you, do it. And if you created something, you changed something, you don't like it, change it again. Create it again. That's Gemini. Small little changes. You don't like that bicycle anymore? Buy a new bicycle. Or maybe spray paint your bicycles with a new color. Whatever tickles your fancy, just fucking do it. That's what it's about. Okay, so Tara Sparkle, thank you. Jules, Lean, love you. I'm happy I've uplifted you, family. Always here to uplift you, shine the light with you, share the love with you. Thank you for your love and support. I love you dearly. Keep spreading the love. Keep spreading the positive vibe. We are all ambassadors. We are all agents. We are all lighthouses. We are all light warriors. Go and make it happen. Believe in us. We will win. I promise you. We will win. Okay? So, Brother Marikal, please give us some good vibe of the warrior. Okay? Love you, family. Have a great week. Full moon. Let go. Surrender.
Aiming the bow of this journey, arrow of truth find a way. Climb to the tallest branches, sweet are the fruits there lay. In the darkness, can always light a candle, and in the nighttime, ignite a flame in there. For all our blessings, each one that coming to greet you, hey. You're a fire carrier, truth is the light that you bear. Fire carrier, truth is the light that you bear.
Come on, fire warrior. Keep the fire blazing. Burn once again. Bring your flame. And once again and again and again now. Keep the flame alive. Keep the fire alive, family. Loving you. Have a great week. Healing, blessing, full moon. Avishai Bar Natan on the flutes.